Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the WeTalk show on the WeVysya platform. I'm so glad that I have yet another chance to come forward live in front of you, interviewing one very, very fine gentleman from our own brotherhood called WeVysya. I thank the founding family and everyone for this wonderful and an extremely rare opportunity. I missed you all for the last couple of weeks, 1 week owing to a technical fault on the guest platform side. We apologize. At the same time, I really, really thank you for putting up with us, for staying here, for always tagging along and always patting our back, and always being so supportive and encouraging for the entire We Talk Show team. The backend team really plays a very, very instrumental role in this show. So, thank you so much for every guest who has agreed to be on this wonderful show. Today, I am going to talk to a very fine gentleman from the city of Gardens, Bangalore, from the House of Atreya. I'm so glad that I am having this wonderful opportunity to speak to him, not because he's from Vivasha, not just because he's a very, very experienced gentleman, but also because he belongs to our fraternity, which is the jewelry industry. Without much ado, let me invite Balaji Garu onto the screen. But before that, I need to tell you a small thing about this. This gentleman is the most hated, at the same time, the most loved gentleman from Wonder Diamonds. I'll tell you, I'm not making anything controversial here. He's the most hated gentleman because he belongs to the lab grown diamond industry. Someone who is really, really hated because he's giving a very tough competition to the natural diamond sellers. And the most loved gentleman because all thanks to the current scenarios, he once again made diamonds affordable to every woman. A diamond is a woman's best friend, and this gentleman is making it really, really possible. Without much ado, please allow me to welcome Balaji Garu from Wonder Diamonds onto the screen. Balaji Garu, welcome, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Good
How are
evening,
you,
sir.
sir?
Doing good, right? I'm a little excited to be on the WeTalk show for the first time. So happy to have you as a moderator. I've
I
heard a
am
lot
so
about
glad
you.
at the outset that we both have been tagged along for this Monday show. But at the outset, sorry, apologies to have kept you waiting for the last 10 minutes. I got stuck in
No
traffic.
issues.
It's been
That's
raining outside, so I got stuck. Thank you for keeping with us, sir.
yeah, no problem, sir.
So before we get into the kind of business that you're in, before I ask you about your profession, now that I know that you had a chance to be through a few We Talk shows, we'll
Yeah.
keep it very simple, sir. We'll keep it very straightforward. I'll ask you about your personal life. Who are there in your family? Where does your family hail from? Your roots, your village, or your city? Please tell us about that, your education, and what you did
Yeah.
after that. And then we'll move to business, sir.
Okay.
All
So
yours for the next couple of minutes, sir.
yeah. Okay. So this is Balaji, right? And I'm born, brought up, everything in Bangalore. My parents are from Tamil Nadu, but settled in Bangalore maybe about 60 plus years back, right? And so uh, I have an elder brother and one elder sister. So my elder sister is a part of the Wonder Diamond family in Coimbatore, and my elder brother is in Bangalore, and myself. So I have a family of four, right? Wife and two loving sons. The elder son is with me in business, and my younger son is doing his engineering sixth semester currently.
So you can
So
allow a child who is younger than 18 years into business, sir?
nobody is 18
Are
currently.
you
My
telling me
elder
that you're
son
a
is
father of a
25.
person who is above 18 years?
Sorry?
Are you telling me that you're a father of a child who is above 18 years?
Yes, both my
You
sons are
don't look
above the
like
age of
one.
18.
You really don't look like one, sir. So you're a father to a man who is
Really?
above 18 years of age.
Yes.
Nice, nice, nice.
So that's thing about my family. And to tell you more, my wife is the one who is more active in the business, right? And she leads the entire business out for Wonder, and I support her, right? And so that's it. And then, right, I've been in the business field and a job also with it for about 30 years now. I started off maybe at the age of 17 when I was doing my second PU. Got into business with my brother. We had an ice cream parlor, a gift shop, and everything. Parallelly, I did complete my education as a correspondence because got into business. So lack of interest into studies, but I had to complete it. I have done my BA in correspondence, and then after that, I was in Coimbatore for 5 years. Uh, in the jewelry field, right? I did my complete diamond training under Mr. Vishwanath, who is the proud owner of Wonder Diamonds, right? So he's been in this business since 40 plus years in the mine diamond business. And now this is a second version, a part of the business is lab grown diamonds, right? So 5 years there in the jewelry field, and then I was back to Bangalore. I had started a garment industry with about 15 years in the garment industry, then exited. And about 14 years, I have been a part of Wildcraft India Limited, which is a very big, popular company in India. So I was into departments. So about 10 plus years, I was the head of HR, handling about 2,500 people in the factories across Pan India. And last tenure was as a head of logistics and warehouse. And I so Wonder Diamonds started about 3.5 years back. That's our franchisee store in Bangalore, Malleshwaram. Wife is the major person who had shown interest and started this, and now we are all of the entire family is a part of this Wonder Diamonds. So other than Wonder Diamonds, we do have another silver jewelry store in the name of Sai Weiberg Jewels in Malleshwaram itself, right? And then I do have a small business called as Soul Valley, which is into aromatic oils, desi ghee, gulkand honey, which is on the online platform only. So this is about myself and my family.
Balaji, I think the last couple of minutes have been the most phenomenal introduction I've ever heard from anyone, not just the We Talk show. You sound so eloquent. You speak like you're singing. It's music to ears. But then I should say you have packed your entire life and up to date with so much of vivid and varied experience, sir.
Yeah.
You say that you have parallelly finished through correspondence your commerce bachelor's course at 17 years, but I don't think you need to study. From the stage that I am right now, from whatever I understand, from whatever you said, I don't think you need any formal education, or you ever had that opportunity. No, I'm glad you did not have that opportunity to have formal education, because I see you've been in the manufacturing sector at Coimbatore. You've learned from Vishwanath uncle. I had that little opportunity to interact with Vishwanath uncle. I think he's a doyen of the trade that he's into, and you've
Yes.
learned it from the master himself. So that 5 long years is quite a long time to learn. You were into manufacturing, and then you moved to Bangalore. You're into textiles. I think you've seen the entire top to bottom integration of the textile trade, and then you
Yeah.
moved into human resources. So you've tasted about how to handle the resources at work other than product management. I think you have tasted the entire set of human resources department.
Yes.
And later on you move to a different sector wherein you say that you have an aromatic company which is sold online. That is one phase of it. And then you have a silver showroom that is being run. That is wonderful. And then you have a franchisee handled by, you say that it's handled by madam, but I think you know very well, you're quite quote unquote the family man, because you know whom to keep at the hem of affairs and what to manage behind the screen. So that's wonderful. And now you have your elder son who is helping you with his business. If I say that,
Yeah.
probably you would correct me saying you are helping your elder son with his business rather than he helping you. So
He's
quite a
getting
great,
trained. He's
I'm
getting
glad
trained
that
now. Yeah.
he's getting trained. Very nice, very nice. And how many years since he joined you in your business?
It's about a year since he has joined business.
And I'm sure he should be enjoying his experience so far.
Yeah. Yes. Very
Wonderful,
much.
wonderful. Nice, sir. So you've seen different facets of business, multiple amounts of trade as well, in different departments with different verticals in every trade. So, what is the best thing that you enjoy when you go to work? You enjoy seeing, interacting with people on the work floor, or you love interacting with your customers, or you love interacting with your sales force, or is it about back end management? What is that one vertical that you would really love to attend to once you hit work?
See, my strength more lies on the back end, right? So the accounts part and all these things majorly. But since about 6 or 8 odd months, I have also been in the front end now, talking to customers, handling them, attending. So all this, right? So from a back end person coming on to a front end is a little challenging affair, but yes, it's very interesting. As I've been into HR for about 10 plus years, so
Okay.
talking to people gives me interest, explaining things and all this. So yes, it's quite interesting from back end to coming onto the front end sales part.
Amazing. So everything is taken with a pinch of salt, and you're right there on the face of it to take on the challenges.
Yes.
Nice, sir. Nice. I'm so glad the way you explained about your things so far, right from your education. Uh, so, shall we play that video that you shared with us?
Yeah,
Do you think
sure.
it's the
I
right
think
time to
that
play that
video
video?
should give the basic details to all our friends over there. So that post
Okay.
that when we are explaining about the lab grown and all this, they should be having some good idea on that. Yeah.
Sure. Done, sir.
Lab grown diamonds are no different from mined diamonds. In fact, they're exactly the same. They can be typically compared with test tube babies. While the embryos may be formed in different ways, the end product is just the same. Lab grown diamonds are developed in two ways: CVD, chemical vapor deposition, and HPHT, high pressure, high temperature. In the CVD method, the diamond is made in exactly the same way as the natural diamond is formed under the Earth's surface. First, a diamond seed is formed by cutting a thin layer from the natural diamond, made of 100% carbon. It is prepared to be placed in the CVD plasma reactor. Conditions that are found under the Earth's surface during the creation of natural diamonds are replicated in the reactor, while other impurities in nature impact the creation of natural diamonds. The controlled conditions in CVD process forbid impurities from entering the diamond seed. The carbon particles then disintegrate to form layers on the diamond seed, creating a diamond whose physical, chemical, and optical properties are exactly the same as mined diamond, but even more pure. At this stage, the diamond is removed with extreme precision. Next, it undergoes a series of quality control measures. Each of our diamonds is checked with 10x magnifying glass to ensure the finest quality. It is then handcrafted into fine pieces of jewelry by our skilled artisans. A CVD diamond is also preferred for its sustainable nature, as its creation does not harm the environment or human life. The future depends on the choices we make today. So make the right choice with a CVD diamond, because a diamond is not just for now. A
Amazing video, sir. Very, very well done. Quite an educative video. I'm sure any person who watches this, even a yeoman who watches this video, will definitely understand that a natural diamond and a lab grown diamond is no different from a natural diamond. Just that the terminology or the way it is made differs, but the chemical and the physical properties are nothing different from each other. Isn't it, sir?
Yes. Yes, very true. Very true.
Nice,
So,
sir. So the first question anyone who is watching this video will have: why should we choose a lab-grown diamond in place of a natural diamond? Putting the price aside.
see, there are a few points to this, right? If you see like a lab grown diamond, there's been a huge research done. And I think it is in 1954 that a group of scientists created this from GE company, right? So, this is some wonderful creation what they have done as okay, that's one part. And now why we need to go in for a lab grown diamond is current the environment situation in the world is very bad, right? And now to mine for a mine diamonds, right? So generally it is 150 to 250 kilometers depth is what they dig to get mine diamonds, and that has increased more. There is a lot of usage of water there, like it's something like 500 liters of water for every half a kilometer or something is there. So the consumption of water is high, the safety for the uh, human being is at risk, right? And environment, especially the strength of the earth is weakening. So basis all this when you see, right? So environment, keeping in mind the environment, right? So lab grown diamonds are the best products which can save environment. Yes, as you have clearly said that diamonds are the woman's best friends, right? And uh, so this is one environment, and the next part is, our tagline is buy diamonds at the price of gold, right? So if you see that out of the 100%, only about 5 to 6% of the people can afford diamonds, mine diamonds. So there is scope for the balance of 95% of the people. So lab grown diamonds are made reachable to every single person. So that's the main aim of it. And this is the future. Maybe in the next 30, 40 years, mine diamonds will shrink very badly, as they're since 3 years, there are almost about 12 to 15 mines which have been closed across the world. And it's going to go higher moving forward. So, basis all this, my compared to mine diamond, lab grown diamonds are nothing less. As you see, the properties chemical, physical, optical, there is no difference, and no person can find the difference in the naked eye, right? It is just a test certificate which can tell what is a lab grown diamond and a mine diamond. So basing keeping all these things, it is made affordable and reachable to maximum of the people.
Nice, sir. That's a very, very well answered question. So, anyone who is watching this, especially ladies, if you have been contemplating about buying a lab grown diamond since a while, I think this entire explanation offers you a clearer view of why we should go for a lab grown diamond. A mine diamond often takes a lot of toll on the environment, on the Earth's core, and the physical nature of the environment that we live in. So that is one way wherein we are contributing to conservation of the environment. At the same time, a lot of human resources and a lot of natural resources are not wasted during this process of making a lab grown diamond. So I'm sure without any guilt, you can buy as many as lab grown diamonds as you want. But then Balaji Garu has been telling us from the starting of the show that the lab grown diamonds are very affordable. He used a very, very good adjective, affordable, but let's hear it from him when he tells us how affordable is it. Sir, a carat
Yeah.
of natural mined diamonds, let's say a carat costs somewhere around 60,000 rupees.
Yes. So
That's the
60, see in the market, if you see average price is around 80,000 of a cluster diamonds, uh,
okay.
where our products, our cluster diamond starts from 22,800 rupees. So it's something like one third of the price.
So did I hear it right? Is it just one fourth? It's not even one third. It's about one third the actual carat price. Did we hear it right?
Yes. Yes. You had it
Hmm.
right.
So if someone wants to buy, is ready with a packet of money to buy some 1 carat, let's say about a 3 lakh worth of a diamond article. If we choose a lab grown diamond, we can buy 3 times the number of carats.
Yes. Very true. Yep.
Very nice,
And
very
coming
nice.
on, this is cluster. When you're coming on to solitaire, right?
Okay,
Solitaire is one tenth the price.
one
So
tenth the
giving
price of a
you
natural
yes,
one, of a
yes.
mined one.
So the mine diamonds solitaire starts say, is, roughly around 7-8 lakhs. Here it starts from 60,000 a carat.
Did we hear it right, sir? Is it 16,000 or did you by mistake say 60,000? 16 instead
It's
of
60,
60?
60.
60,000.
Yes, yes, 60,000.
Something that costs about 8 lakhs is now costing only 60,000 rupees.
Yes.
So
So
why wait? I think Wonder Diamonds is a wonderful investment opportunity as well. If we think on terms of business lines, but then you
yeah.
please tell us, sir, how has the response been so far for the lab grown diamonds from the public in Bangalore?
Yep. See, we Wonder Diamonds has been the pioneers in the lab grown segment, right? And one of the first company to have exclusive lab grown showrooms, right? And in Bangalore, it started 3.5 years ago, right? And uh, we have set the platform. We have gone apartment to apartment. We have conducted a lot of events explaining what is lab grown, because initially people were saying this is something like American diamond, American diamond. They used to get scared even to have a look at it. Then we started going to many apartments, putting up a stall, explaining what it is and all these things. And that's how we built the platform in Bangalore. And now a lot of competitors have come in, and we have said, the foundation has been done. They have come and put up their base and enjoying the fruits directly, where we had to struggle for almost two years to achieve it. But from day one, we have been a good success in Bangalore. We have had a very good response.
Nice, sir. So every business will have a first mover advantage. And here,
Yeah.
Wonder Diamonds has had that wonderful opportunity in the lab grown diamond sector. Uh, Belonging to the lab grown diamond sector, I must really say that you and your firm had put in an amazing effort in ensuring that people are educated, at the same time educated in the right way. I'm sure, like you said, a lot of other businesses in the same sector are taking advantage of the initial know-how that you spread among the customers, but then I'm sure you have that extreme edge and a wonderful opportunity to earn the loyalty of all these people that you have educated, sir. I really appreciate for the kind of effort you had put into in this sphere of education as far as lab grown diamonds are concerned. Now, we've known about lab grown diamonds. We know how good they are compared to the mined diamonds. We've understood how affordable they are compared to the mined or natural diamonds. The next question comes is I want to make a solitaire ring. I would have a specific design in my mind,
Yep.
something that I could have seen in a mined diamond store. Can you still make it in lab grown diamonds? This could be a question
Yes.
for some people who are watching this show. Would
So
you like
we
to tell us
do,
about that?
yeah, yeah. See, we do have, you can say about 500, almost 1,000 plus designs put across all segments. Other than that, we are specialized in customization. We get a lot of customization. One particular customization, what we have done is for a wonderful lady, right? 5.5 carats ring, right? It had two solitaire rings with a lot of clusters. So it was a beautiful ring, right? So she didn't have any image or anything. She just explained to us what is it she had in mind. So we just did a rough drawing. We sent it to the head office. The design team developed a beautiful drawing, a CAD, everything, and sent it. We showed the customer. The customer was impressed, and we got the ring done. And that was one of our first initial days customization. And we have done a lot of customization, right from rings to necklace to studs, everything. So customization is a part of life. And customers now want something different. They don't want the common thing. So we do a lot of customization. And the it's more famous in the couple rings for the engagements. So they do have a lot of designs in mind, which we get it live for them.
Amazing, sir. So someone's dream or someone's imagination was made into reality in the form of a diamond ring, and especially for the most important day of their lives, for their engagement or wedding. I'm sure that specific customer whom you designed that ring for should have been the happiest on earth at that point of time.
Yes.
And I'm
Still,
sure a
she
lot.
still she tells about it, to a lot of people, right? She
Okay.
tells that, see this ring, I got it done, and people don't believe it that she got it done at such rock bottom prices. So people were telling her, right, how much did you spend? 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs for this, right? So, so it's a proud moment for her. She doesn't disclose the price, but she says that I got it done very affordable price. So it's something a pride moment for the person.
Absolutely, that is so very well said and so very well done. I'm sure a lot of people, when they have a question of converting their imagination into reality in the form of diamond jewelry and specifically solitaire jewelry, price is the real hindrance. But then I guess
Yes.
going one step ahead, Wonder Diamonds ensured, or you in this fraternity ensured that that one important step has been passed by all these clients and customers. So
Yeah.
putting this aside, once you head to your workforce or once you head to your workshop or the workspace, sir, what is that one very important challenge that you find every day that you would have to come across? Any hindrance or any important challenge that you face in this sector?
In rents, there are a lot of people who come, like asking about mine diamond and lab grown diamond comparisons. This is that, that is this. So a lot of people have this fear that once you buy a lab grown diamond, you cannot sell it, right? So the advantage out here, there are a few lab grown stores who do not buy back their products. They clearly
Okay.
tell that it's a one way, right? So here at Wonder Diamond, we are very clear that we buy back or we exchange anytime. And since Wonder Diamonds has 21 stores across India and one in Oman, right? So we can be exchanged anywhere across. There is no fear for the person that their money is blocked. So when we exchange, we give back 100% on the gold and 90% of the diamond cost. So this is the general practice. What is happens with the mine diamond also. So we follow the same procedure. So uh, the problem of it being a dead stock or something is not at all there. So coming onto the field, that on a daily basis, right? So we have a manager, assistant manager, and a team under them, right? So every morning they see is how do we attend to customers, what are the procedures, what has to be done, and how do we do telecalling, what are the things, birthdays, wedding, anniversaries, all these wishes, who is there, what is there, the software is there, but they keep seeing. And one plus point with us is we some people do not want to come to the store, so they will call us down to their home. We do take our product range, whatever they like, we do take it home, show it to them, and whichever they like it, we will bill it to them. So and we deliver across not only Bangalore, across Karnataka. We have been sending the products, so the confidence across the public is there. The major thing is that we participate in a lot of jewelry expos across Karnataka, right? So the that has helped us in giving confidence to the public of Karnataka. So that's something which is very great.
Nice, sir. Thank you so much for answering that specific question about a very specific challenge, a very important one. I think you put it in a way that it is not a challenge, but it is something as an added advantage to your trade. So,
Yeah.
everyone, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this, in case you want to reach to S. Balaji Garu for the kind of customization that he's promising and for the kind of delivery that he's promising, please do reach out to Wonder Diamonds, and he's available on the number that is on the scroll. It's
There's one more point I just want to
9341.
tell.
Please go ahead.
See, these lab grown diamonds do not have any horoscopic effect like the mind diamonds. So that's one very good point for customers. A lot of people say that diamonds do not set for us. Astrologers have told and all that, but there are a lot of astrologers and other gemologists who have done a research and they have certified that lab grown diamonds do not have any sort of a horoscopic effect. So that's something very useful for them.
Nice. That is one very useful and an added advantage for people who are interested in lab-grown diamonds, sir. Now that we've spoken about what a lab-grown diamond is, how are the price ranges, and what kind of items are available, and what kind of customization you do, and what is the delivery or the logistics channel that you use. Now comes the most important part: QC, sir, quality check. How do I really know that you're selling a diamond? How do I really know that it is a lab grown
Yes.
diamond? Like you said, when you approached someone at an apartment, some people were really cautious to know to understand whether it is a lab grown diamond or an American diamond.
Yeah.
It looks like a diamond, but is there any tangible certificate or an authentic one
Yes.
that says that it is a lab grown diamond that you give, sir?
Yeah, there are two types of certification which comes. One is IGI and one is SGL. For the solitaires, we have the SGL. So both of them are the pioneers and the most trusted companies across the world. Who?
So are you telling us that IGI issues a lab grown diamond certificate for the items that you sell?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Please
Yeah.
go ahead, sir. Please do
Yeah.
explain a little more on that.
So what happens is once the product is ready at the factory, right? So the product is sent across to the lab for certification. So they do the test. So what type of diamond is this? And they check and the image photo is taken and it is pasted onto the certificate. So all entire details regarding the product is available in each and every certificate, right? With the photo. So the product photo, what is the gold weight, what is the color, what is the clarity, everything is there in the certification. So this certificate is the proof regarding lab grown and the everything is specified into this. And coming to solitors, right? They do embose solitar diamond itself. So that's something very strong point that nobody can cheat the customer.
Amazing, sir. So it is an end-to-end assured, qualified, and quantified product that you're selling at Wonder Diamonds.
Yes.
Something that is responsibly sourced, something that is consciously made to conserve the environment, something that is carefully and personal care was applied to while making it and customizing it, something that is certified by a third party, which is a renowned and a well known agency all over the world, like the
Yes.
IGI or the SGL. And
Yes.
at the end of it, if the customer is getting it back to you for exchange, you welcome them. At the same
Yes.
time, if they want
Yes.
to encash it, you're offering 100% on gold and 90% of the diamond cost that they bought it for.
Yes.
Did
Yeah,
I go
at the
wrong somewhere, or is
current
it all
price.
correct, sir?
No, it is correct what you have told. At the current price, what is the prevailing price of that day? They get it. Right? It is not
100% of
like
the
on
gold
what the
value on
purchase
the day of the
price.
transaction,
No.
100% gold value on the day of transaction,
Yes.
and 90% stone value on the day of transaction.
Yes. Correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, what gold are you really
Transaction.
waiting
Are you
for?
telling transaction means when they purchase? No.
No, when they come to
They
sell.
come for the yes.
When they come to sell.
Yes.
I really am not sure if someone is really thinking twice before buying a lab grown diamond, but if you have that one doubt, I think this is the moment wherein you have to take a concrete decision to approach Balaji Garu at Wonder Diamonds on the number 9341233460, because you are only gaining and losing nothing by buying a lab grown diamond article from Balaji Garu. Sir,
So all
I
our
think
products come with, uh, the four C's. What are there? Cut, clarity, color, clarity, and carat. Right. So D, E, F. These are the major ones we keep. E and F are maximum of our products are EF, and we have a few solitaires with D. And against the customer's requirement, we can get it done in D also. D being the topmost, uh, color in a diamond, right? And then coming on to the clarity, V VVS and VS is what we have. So it's, you can rest. Everybody can be rest assured that they get the best of clarity, like what is there in a mind diamond.
so.
So
So
I,
when you
and one more, just one point I wanted to add. I don't know. Most of the people do not know what are the facets in a diamond, right? So just wanted to tell them that each diamond has 58 cuts in it, or what they call it as facets. That is what gives the so much of luster, clarity on every single stone.
Nice, sir. So this is one session wherein a lot of gyan is being shared by you about a substance which is loved by the most important people of every house, the women of the house. Thank you so much for this specific time about educating us about this diamond, sir. For everyone who is watching, as Balaji Garu is saying that D is the top color. Sir, are you telling us that the gradation starts from D and goes on until Z?
Yes, it starts from D. The
Okay.
reason being that, before 1953, it used to be A, B, C, A, double
Okay.
A, triple A, and all that. But
Okay.
as the qualities were increasing, so uh, they were not able to continue like A3 plus and all that. So they made a new set. It starts from D and ends at Z. So D being the topmost and Z being the worst, the least quality.
Okay, so D is the whitest of all. It is the brightest of all and the whitest of all.
Yes.
And
EF
next
is the
comes E, F,
standard
and
what
F.
you get across. E and F is what
Okay.
you get majorly.
Nicer. So the four C's pattern has been introduced by GIA to the market.
Yes, correct.
Amazing, sir. Thank you so much for that know-how. For all those people who are watching this show and really are keen on buying that 1 carat solitaire ring that you've been waiting for, that bill that you wanted, sir, to pick it up over the past couple of years, I think this is the right time to reach out to Balaji Garu and get it done. If someone is looking forward for a 1.5 carat or an 80 cent ear tops that you're looking for, I think this is the time. If you're looking to gift the best lady in your life with a solitaire ring or with a diamond necklace or with a diamond harem or with a diamond bracelet, I think this is the time to reach out to Balaji Garu. You can see his number on the scroll. Please don't forget to make a note of it. It's 93412 Balaji Garu, we have a few comments flowing in. Can we move on to
Yeah,
the comment section and come
yeah,
back?
sure, sure.
Nice, sir. We have a first comment from Murli Kuncharapu Garu who says, Happy evening. Good evening, Murli Garu. Thank you so much for logging into the show. And we have this comment from Raghuram Garu. I'm so glad that Raghuram Garu has always been quite supportive about the We Talk show. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
It's all because of people like you that we are on the fifth season and the 13th episode. Thank you so much. He says, Happy evening to both Raghuram Garu and Balaji Garu, the dynamic stalwarts. So, would you like to say a thank you to Raghuram Garu?
I seriously need to tell a big thank you to Raghram Garu. Today afternoon also, he called me the moment it was posted in the group,
Okay.
wishing me all the luck. And he told me that how strong a person you are getting. So be prepared. I said it's a great opportunity for me, right, to have somebody much challenging to discuss with. And yes, it's been a very good show. Thank you very much, sir.
It's an absolute pleasure to interact with people like you, sir. We get to learn so much. Our next comment is from Suresh Shetty garu, who says, "Good evening, sir." Good evening, Suresh garu. We have another comment from Anand R. Imagaru, who says, "Good evening, both." Good evening, Anand garu. Thank you so much for logging on to the show. We have Sanjay Gotlur garu, who says, "Hello, Raghuram and Balaji garu. Best of luck." Sanjay bhai, it's been quite some time that I've seen a message from you. I'm so glad that you're back onto the comment section when I'm the moderator of the show. Thank you so much for logging in. We have another comment from Sanjay Garu, who says, "One of the rising category business, anyone who wants to expand to new business, best line to choose." Sanjay bhai, thank you so much for this comment. Balaji Garu, would you like to
Yes.
tell us about this? Do you think someone who is about 21, 25 years or someone who is about 30 years of age and who is looking at an investment in a different line of business, do you advise someone to come into this, or how encouraging is this business? Would
So
you like to tell us?
this is the future coming out. Gold is always there, silver has always been there, diamonds is there. Right now, when you want to make it affordable, right? So this is the right business and a very potential one, because this is just the start of this lab grown business, right? And as you see now, India is doing about 26% of the manufacturing worldwide, second to China. And as per certain discussions, what has been happening is that by 2030 or 2035, India is will be in a position to cross China and take the top position. And since the government is supporting lab grown to a very good extent, this is going to be a big talk of the future and a wonderful business, and this is the right time to come into this.
Nice, sir. Thank you so much for this explanation. And when you're talking about the government encouraging lab grown diamond business, I think I should take this anecdote wherein Shri Modi ji was visiting the White House earlier, and they carry gifts along with them. I'm
Yes.
not really sure if it is the White House or the Buckingham Palace, but I think he carried a 3 carat lab grown
Not
diamond along with
No,
him
no,
to
it's not
gift.
3 carat. It's a 7.5 carat lab grown
Seven
diamond.
and a half.
What he gifted the first lady of US, and he has been a brand ambassador for lab grown since then. So the confidence level in the public increased. Just the day once he gave this, next one
Okay.
week we had almost about 100 plus customers coming just to understand. Modi gave this, right? So this is lab grown, so it's
Correct.
yours. And for 10 days we had the brand had made a 7.5 carats solitaire and sent it across to all the stores for a display, and we had a huge crowd who came to have a look at that.
Amazing, quite a marketing feat, and I think this kind of an encouragement and a push from the government really works wonders for these sectors and niche segments.
Yes.
Nice, sir. Sanjay bhai, thank you so much for bringing up this comment. It is because of you that we could talk about this very small anecdote at the White House. And we have another comment from Smita Balaji Garu, who says, "Good evening, both of you. All the best, Balaji Garu."
Thanks, the team is very supporting always.
Nice. We have another comment from Sanjay Garu, who says he's the youngest kid of Atreya House. Absolutely, Sanjay bhai. This is not just the youngest, but quite experienced and someone who really knows how to mince his words and put things across. And why does he call you the youngest, Sanjay? Sanjay Garu, why does he call the youngest, sir?
I am surprised. Today
No,
is the first
it doesn't come as a surprise. At least to me, it doesn't come as a surprise because I think Sanjay bhai thinks that age is only to the heart and the mind.
I
So that
believe that.
is, I guess you are the youngest among the batch.
Yes, I still believe I'm a sweet 16 at heart.
Very nice, very nice. I love the spirit. And now we have a comment from Kamal Kumar Gogulagaru, who says, "Good evening, all the best to both of you." Thank you, Kamal. Thank you for logging into the show. We have another comment from Sanjay Bhai, who says, "What's the buyback rate and day by day rate of lab grown diamond is coming down? What's your word on it?" All right. Balaji Garu,
Yeah.
Sanjay Bhai has two questions in this. He's asking about the buyback rate. You'll try to answer that question first, and then we'll come back to the declining prices.
Yeah. See, buyback, as I've already told you that the current price, whatever is there on that day's price, it will be given, right? So that's one point. And then the prices of lab-grown diamonds is coming down is not true, because 5 years back the 22,800 what I've told you per carat, it was 17,500. and now it is 22,800. So the price has gone up. And why I'm telling the prices will not drop, the reason being, as the mining is reducing, the requirement of mine diamond increases, right? So the price is surely going to boom. And we use the seed of a mine diamond to grow this, right? So it is directly related with the mine diamond pricing. As it goes high, we also need to pay the a little extra rupee to buy that and produce lab grown. So there are no chances of lab grown falling anymore. No, it is not.
Thank you, Balaji garu. Thank you for answering that question. And to add on, Sanjay bhai, like Balaji garu had said, the lab-grown diamond rates really did not come down. And like Balaji garu again said, with the ongoing geopolitical tensions that is happening, a lot of mines are getting affected, a lot of logistics channels are getting affected, and this will increase the prices of the rough that anybody buys from, which is actually the seed or the source for growing a diamond in a lab. So very well explained, Balaji garu. Thank you so much. Sanjay bhai, if you think your question is answered, thank you. And in case you're looking at buying a diamond right now before the prices go up, please do approach Balaji garu. We have another comment from Ram Gokavarpu garu who says, "Good evening, Mr. Raghuram and Mr. Balaji. Thanks for the show. Learned a lot of more things regarding diamonds, whether we buy them or not. Feel happy for these type of shows which increase the visibility of our members." Thank you so much for this wonderful message, Ram garu. Appreciate to Raghuram for the wonderful questions. Thank you so much, Ranga. Thank you so much for all the nice words. And yes, we need to thank our founder, Anil Gupta garu, for providing this wonderful platform called the WeTalk Show. If not for this, we wouldn't really have an opportunity to speak to people like Balaji garu who are experts in their sector of trade. He is sitting in Bangalore. We are sitting at different places, be it Vizag, Vijayawada, or Hyderabad, or any other place in Bangalore, or anything who has access to the internet. We're getting to know more about the business. We're getting to know and interact with them. Thank you so much, Anil Gupta garu, for this wonderful idea of the WeTalk Show. And we have another comment from Unnati Supreet Garu who says, "Good evening, both of you. Balaji sir and wife Sharmila ma'am both are super active and even service oriented too." Wonderful, Unnati Garu. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
logging on to
madam.
the show. Balaji Garu, I'd like to know more about this comment. She says that you and madam are really active. I
Yeah.
want you to, I think
See,
madam is next to you.
yeah.
Would you like to
So
share screen?
as
Would
I
you
was
allow
telling
her to share
you,
screen
my
space?
sorry, yeah. As I was telling you, my wife, the better half of me, right, who is more into the front end of the business, right? So she interacts with a lot of people, and she calls groups of people to the store to explain the product, felicitate them, and you know discuss and talk to them, right? So she does a lot of activities like for Mother's Day, Women's Day, Doctor's Day, Men's Day, all these things. So she keeps calling groups. And a record, what she had done this March for Women's Day, there were 28 groups of people, each group between 25 to 40 people in a group. So 28 events conducted at the store in the month of March on as a part of Women's Day celebrations.
So March could have had only 31 days, out of which only 3 days
28
was
days.
clear.
A
The
few
other
days it used to
we have
be morning,
28 days.
one session in the morning, afternoon one session. So and a lot of groups keep calling us still. We have so many people. We are waiting for you to invite us to your store. So that's how it is.
Very nice, sir. If madam is next to you, would you
Yeah.
like, can we
One
ask her
second.
to share the screen space?
Sharmila? She's just coming.
Sure, sure. Before she could join in, we have another comment, sir, from Ajay Nagraj Garu who says, "Good evening, Balaji Garu and Raghu Garu." Nice,
Good
Ajay Garu.
evening to the young president of our group and the most active person. I really will tell the entire team of Atria is wonderful, and that Ajay is somebody who is very, very, polite, soft, and very active person, gentlemen. To
I
see
believe
him,
there is one
continue the second year as a
specific house.
president.
Nice, nice. I think if there is one specific house that really stands out, I really think it is Atreya House, for the kind of energy that you all events, be it online or be it offline, when we all meet in person, the kind of energy that emanates from this group is really different and it is actually infectious. And I'm so glad that we have had that opportunity to meet you all, a major chunk of you all at Manam that happened at Vijayawada. And since we're talking about Manam, I would like to take this opportunity to invite everyone for Manam 2025 that is being organized in Bangalore. It is just about 24 days away. I had the opportunity to attend Manam at Hyderabad and then at Vizag and then at Vijayawada. We all know that what Manam is to WeVysya, it's the like it is like how Oscars is to Hollywood or the world cinema. So Manam 2025 is the same for WeVysya. I think that is one specific day that we all cater to celebrate WeVysya, to celebrate the Vaishya Brotherhood. I urge everyone who haven't yet planned to book your slots, to book your travel for Bangalore, which is happening on the 17th of July at Palace Grounds in Bangalore. So this is about Manam 2025, and thank you so much for the people who are organizing it, for the kind of efforts, for the kind of time, and for the kind of hard work that you all are putting in to make it happen really big in Bangalore. The venue says it all. Thank you so much again, and I urge everyone to please make your bookings. So, sir, we've spoken about your personal life, about your family, about your work, how lab grown diamonds are very, very good compared to the mine diamonds, how affordable they are, and what are the kind of customizations you do, how do you help your customers in their own orders, what all kind of activities you conduct at your store, what are the challenges that you face. So, amidst all this busy schedule or the kind of activities that you have all through the day of your work life, how did Vivasha happen to you, sir?
Uh, See, if you ask me last June, right, me and my wife were invited and we were as guests for one of the meetings, right? And then after that, we took a lot of time to think. And I'm a new kid on the block in Vysya. I joined Feb end, rather March, you can say. So it's just about 3 4 months. But I don't feel that I'm a newcomer into the group, right? So it feels like we have been a part of each other since many years. That's how it is, and it's so motivating. And I've not missed even one meeting. Of course, I missed one training due to unavoidable circumstances, but all the meetings have completely been there. So it's really encouraging, and especially we have Mr. Anil in the house, right? And you get motivated, and we have Mr. Sanjay, Mr. Ganesh, lot of Santosh, everybody. The entire team is wonderful. Really, I love being a part of them, and I'm really happy to be a part of that entire team. It's wonderful. So I
I,
am eagerly waiting to meet you all at the Manam, Bangalore. We as Bangaloreans, we will really be eager to invite each and everybody to the show out there.
Thank you so much for that invite, sir. And at the same time, I am really glad that you're a part of Vivasya. If not for that, we wouldn't have had this rarest opportunity to learn from you, speak to you, and understand you and your business, sir.
Thank you.
So, Balaji Garu, I think this We Talk show was designed to last only for 30 to 40 minutes max. But I think we've been speaking since the last 53 minutes and time just flew by. I'm sure everyone who is watching this would also have the same feeling. And
I
now,
I just want to give you one success story of ours, right? The head priest of ISKCON contacted my wife, and he personally came to our showroom, sat, and he wanted some jewelry made for the gods and goddesses at ISKCON Bangalore. So we are very privileged that we have made it was a sample set of jewelry what he said, right? And we did it completely, and it's available at both the temples in Bangalore. So it gives us privilege that we have been able to do something for the god, and it was a very good experience, I would like to
such a
say.
benign opportunity you had, sir, to provide your services, extend your services for the Almighty's jewelry. We are so glad that we could hear it, and thank you so much for taking this up during this We Talk show. And sir, now that we've been into this show since a while now, any closing comments before we say call it a day?
Uh, so nothing much. This WeTalk show has been a wonderful activity. Of course, I've not been able to attend every day, but at least 2 to 3 shows a week I do certainly attend. And if anybody from Atria would not want to miss it, right? So it is, we get a lot of knowledge across the other person's business across this, and it's a wonderful platform. So I would really want everybody to be a part of this We Talk show, right? And it's a wonderful being a part of WeVysya. So that's it.
Nice, Balaji Garu. Thank you so much for those closing comments, and I'm really happy that we have this. We have had this time with you today. For everyone who is watching this, thank you so much for joining in for this wonderful show, wherein Balaji Garu has been really, really informative about this trade. Without much ado, in case you're planning for your diamond jewelry, please do not miss out reaching to Balaji Garu on his number 93412 33460. Thank you, Balaji Garu. Hare Krishna,
Thank you
as
very much,
Raghunath Garu says
everybody.
from
Yes,
Andhra House.
yes. Hare
And
Krishna.
and we have Sumalata N Garu who says, very nice show. Thank you. Sumalata Garu, thank you so much for this very nice and a positive comment. And we will not leave, we will not say a bye before we see Sharmila Madam.
They want to, it's okay, just come. She was getting ready to say a
Oh,
good
that's
night.
totally all right. All right.
Hello.
Hello, Madam.
Hello, sir.
Madam, we've heard a lot about you. We are so glad that we have a chance to see you today on the show. Thank you so much for allowing Balaji Garu to help you with your business.
Thank
He's
you.
putting it
You
that
also
way
did a
because he
very good
says that
host.
he helps you run the business.
Yeah, you also did a very fantastic hosting.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much for being very kind and nice. Thank you for the nice words. So we are really waiting for the opportunity to see you in person when we are there in Bangalore the next time, probably for Manam 2025. And
Yeah,
until then, please do have a wonderful time, a very productive week, and a good night ahead, madam.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
sir.
you.
Have a good night. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
bringing
Thank you,
Sharmila
everyone.
to the
Thank
screen.
you. Yeah,
Thank you,
Okay.
madam. Have a good night.
thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it. It's been 57 minutes and 25 seconds, and I really loved every part of the show. Sir had been very kind in explaining all the nuances of the most closed door business, as we call it, because diamond trade is something that many people really know about the know how. Thank you, Balaji Garu, and thank you, Sharmila Madam Garu, for being very kind for coming onto the show, telling us about your business, telling us what Wonder Diamonds does. So until the next week, this is calling a day. This is Raghu Vankaira signing off. Have a wonderful and productive week ahead. Thank you.